So I'm gonna pick this one. It's 9/11. 9/11 was a terrorist attack that happened on the 11th of September 2001. It involved 4 planes. One of them crashed in a field in Pennsylvania. One of them crashed into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. And one of them crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Centers, and the other one into the South Towers. On the morning of the 11th September, one of the planes took off in Boston, and two of them in JFK airport, and I don't remember where the last one took off. And then they were hijacked by Saudi Arabian, I think, hijackers who flew the first plane from Boston. They flew into the South Tower, and the second plane from JFK flew into the North Tower, and then the Pentagon and the field in Pennsylvania. So many people died. I think over 2,000 people died, and a lot of them were fire rescuers who tried to rescue some of the victims who died.
Yeah. Okay. I will pick one.
Is that about 2 minutes?
1.5 minutes.
Yes, we can take a question more afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. We have school shootings, and school shootings are very commonplace in especially America, because they have a law called the Second Amendment, which makes it legal to buy and bear arms. And this Second Amendment is quite criticized because it makes all these school shootings possible. But they still hold on to it because it's like a basic right to them, because they mean that if the people do not have arms, they can't fight against the government if they become corrupt. Okay.
One more. I don't want to take that one because it's our own subject. The moon landing. The moon landing happened in 1969, where Neil Armstrong and some other guy I don't remember the name of landed on the moon in the Apollo 1 or 11.
11.
Apollo 11, and they landed and took 21.5 kilos of moonstone with them home to America. This was the ending of the moon race, or the space race, between the Soviet Union and America. They were actually not the first people in space. The first person in space was Yuri Gagarin, who was from the Soviet Union, who already was there in 1965. And before Gagarin, there was actually a dog in space, just rotating around the Earth.
Yeah.
And it was called a Laika.
Okay, I will pick one more. This one I don't know anything about. Let me take this one. Obama. Obama was the former president of the United States. He won the election 2 times and was very popular. He was the first African American president, and this were a very big factor for especially the black peoples of America. He had a few things he focused on, and one of them was education, which he made a law on offering education to every American child. And the next were his Obamacare, or his health insurance, which he he made it possible for everyone, or people were actually obligated to buy this insurance, but it was very cheap, so it was kinda like a good investment, I guess.
Yes.